Live from KSAT 12. Good Morning San Antonio starts right now.
A deadly crash investigation underway on the city's far west side this morning. Jonathan Cotto joining us live right from the scene.
Plus new vaccine details as America inches closer to herd immunity against the coronavirus.
And taking a live look out at the Alamo City, a cool 60 degrees to start your Sunday morning. What is the rest of the day? What does the work week look like? We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a few moments. But until then, good morning. It is 6 o'clock this Sunday morning. Thank you so much for starting your day with us. What did you end up doing yesterday?
I decided to do a whole rehaul of my garden. Just started pruning everything, cleaning everything up for the fall. And it did get a little warm, Sarah, like around 1 or 2. I was like, I've been so spoiled. 90 degrees now was just so hot.
Yeah, I know, right? But I bet it felt nice in the shade.
It did.
With a low humidity out there. And today we're going to get warm as well again, but the low humidity is going to be nice. But this is the last day, guys, of low humidity for a while. I know. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but yeah, it's going to get humid again as early as tomorrow morning. For now, though, enjoy these cooler temperatures. It's 50 in Comfort, 52 in Kerrville, 54 in Bulverde, 59 at Port SA, 60 here in San Antonio. And guess what? Temperatures could drop another degree or 2 before we see the sunrise here. So for today's forecast, a quick warm up to near 90 this afternoon. By about 2 p.m., we'll already be in the mid 80s. Sun will set at 7:26. We'll have southeast wind at 5 miles per hour. What's up with the weather this week? Well, again, as I mentioned today, nice with low humidity, but humidity does return tomorrow. We'll talk about that and how that'll impact our weather. And then finally, we are going to have some welcome rain chances this week. It's been a very dry September. So we'll talk about that when we can expect some rain in the Alamo City and what that humidity is going to do to our forecast in just a few minutes. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. New this morning, San Antonio police investigating a crash that ended with 2 people dead, 2 more in the hospital. All of this happening on the city's far west side.
Jonathan Cotto joins us live. Jonathan, what have you learned so far?
Well, Sarah, we do know that this crash took place at around 1:30 this morning. The victims are aging anywhere between 30 to 70 years of age. But let's take a look at what that scene looked like just earlier this morning. The San Antonio police responding to the deadly scene taking place at 1:30 a.m. Investigators say a vehicle with 4 people was traveling northbound on the frontage road of 1604. They tell us that that vehicle was crossing the intersection of 1604 and Culebra. Another vehicle traveling southbound on Culebra hit that vehicle as it crossed the intersection.
As preliminary information, we just know that there was a crash, a collision that at the intersection, producing 2 fatalities, 1 in critical, 1 in stable. The driver of the suspect's vehicle is in stable condition and is being evaluated.
Police say the other victims of that vehicle were women who had to be rescued using the jaws of life. As for the victim responsible of this crash, police say he will be evaluated for DWI. Reporting, Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Jonathan. An argument between a couple ends with a man getting stabbed in the hand with a screwdriver, and now a woman is in police custody. The arrest affidavit reads that last Sunday, 43-year-old Margaret Ruiz and the victim got into an argument where Ruiz accused the victim of cheating on her. Police say that argument escalated to Ruiz trying to stab the victim with a screwdriver. The victim was able to use his hand to protect himself. Ruiz ran from the scene after stabbing the victim in the hand, but was eventually arrested and now faces a charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Things getting back to normal in Del Rio. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials announcing travel and trade operations now back open at the Del Rio port of entry. Passenger and pedestrian operations resumed yesterday afternoon. Commercial cargo operations will resume beginning 8 a.m. Monday morning. Now, the port of entry had been closed since last Friday due to the thousands of migrants around the international bridge. The Valverde County Commissioner said that area has now since been cleared out. Now to the latest on COVID. How close is America to gaining herd immunity against this virus?
New vaccine data shows we could be getting closer, but a major hurdle still lies in the way: vaccine hesitancy. Ty Hernandez has a story.
75% of eligible Americans have now received at least one shot of the COVID-19 vaccine, but vaccination rates have declined by 37% over the past 3 weeks.
The reason we're seeing lots of people in hospitals and still more than 1,000, more than 1,500 deaths every day in this country is because there are so many people who are not yet vaccinated.
The push is on to encourage the 70 million eligible Americans who still have not been vaccinated to roll up their sleeves.
Infections among the unvaccinated continue to fuel this pandemic.
New York's Department of Labor has announced any workers fired for refusing to get vaccinated will not be able to collect unemployment benefits unless they have a valid medical reason. Meanwhile, a vaccine mandate for New York City public school employees that was set to take effect on Monday has been temporarily blocked by a judge. In the early weeks of this new school year, almost 2,000 schools have been closed, and more than 900,000 students in more than 40 states have been impacted. And across the country, Pfizer boosters are being administered to people newly eligible for them. In Tulsa, some getting their boosters at a pop-up clinic.
It's for our coworkers, our peers. When one of us is out, we're out for 10 days.
It's great that we have this opportunity, and I would encourage others, if they have the opportunity, to either do the booster or even to go ahead and get the vaccine.
Ty Hernandez, ABC News, New York.
Time now, 6:06, 60 degrees out.
Well, a nightmare becomes reality. Imagine waking up from a nap only to realize the train you were sleeping on is going off the rails, literally. Hear from a passenger who was on the Amtrak train that derailed, coming up in our next half hour.
And back here at home, a day of football. Sarah, you said you spent the day out in the garden. I spent the day with the windows open, so we got the fresh air, but we were watching football, and what a comeback from the home team, UTSA. We're going to have all the highlights in just a bit.
It was a big sports day yesterday.
Sports.
SMU won.
Look at that.
We'll chat about that.
I'm going to leave Spivey out of this.
All right, 60 degrees, 6:07. Beautiful so far this morning, but what will our Sunday afternoon look like? Sarah Spivey will explain when we come back.
Good morning, welcome back, and happy Sunday. How about them Roadrunners? We're starting with UTSA at Memphis, the battle of the unbeatens in college football. Let's take a look. Early on, Tigers were in charge. Seth Hennigan, play action drops back over the top. Calvin Austin, the third 60-yard touchdown. The Tigers took a 21-0 lead with 6 minutes left in the first quarter. They led 21-7 at halftime. Roadrunners' lone score right here. Sincere McCormick, number 3, goes for 7, but the 2-1-0 triangle of toughness come back in the second half. Sincere scoring from 8 yards out, trailed 21-14 early fourth quarter. Frank Harris, Zachary Franklin, the wide receiver of the year, 7 yards. Roadrunners down 28-21. Frank Harris passing for 186 and a touchdown. That score, wait for it, Tigers ball. Clarence Hicks comes up with a huge strip sack. Lorenzo Dantzler picks it up, returns it to the Tigers 7-yard. 4 plays later, 4th and goal, UTSA. Sincere McCormick, 3 touchdowns for number 3, tied at 28. Sincere rushed a school record 42 times, 184 yards, 3 touchdowns. UTSA would get the ball back. 2:34 to go, marching down the field, 9 plays, 47 yards. Ooh, look at that, 42-yard field goal as time expires, a walk-off win. The largest comeback in UTSA history, snapping the Memphis Tigers' 17-game home winning streak. Big win for UTSA.
We made history. How would you feel, just a new university, and they've been winning for 17 games straight, 22 non-conference games, and for us to come out here and not, deter just because of the score, we was able to, hold it in and stay in and, finish all the way through. That's why it's 4 quarters in the game of football.
We just don't go away. That's just who they are. They really do believe in the triangle. And this week, it's pound the fist, which is, all of our 5 fingers just wadded up, and we're people of integrity.
We are big Jeff Traylor fans over here. We are 4-0, UTSA hosting UNLV next Saturday, 5 p.m. right here at the Alamo Dome. All right, so after defeating Texas State last weekend, Incarnate Word, the Cardinals back at home face former UTSA head coach Frank Wilson and McNeese State. This is the Southland Conference opener. First quarter, Cardinals up 7-0. Quarterback Cameron Ward, he was player of the conference last week. Backwards pass to Taylor Grimes goes in the books as a 1-yard rushing touchdown. UIW leading 14-0. Later in the first, Cowboys going for it. 4th and 8 in Cardinals territory. Isaiah Paul sacking the quarterback for a big turnover on downs. Cardinals up 14-0 after the second quarter. Here we go. UIW striking again. This time, Ward rolling right, slinging it. Trevor Baggy along the sideline, making a man miss. 56-yard touchdown. Ward threw 2 touchdowns. Defense pitching a shutout. UIW winning big, 31-0. All right, here we go. Texas State fans, close your eyes. Playing at Eastern Michigan, second quarter. Bobcats quarterback Brady McBride rolling out, connects with Javen Banks in the end zone, 29 yards. Eat 'em up Cats down 28-21, one of 3 touchdowns for McBride. But here's the thing, we're going to go right to the scoreboard because not a great day to be a Texas State fan. They lose big to Eastern Michigan, 59-21. And here we go. TLU, so close, losing 12-10. Don't worry for all you bigger school fans. We're going to have highlights at 6:30. We have A&M, we have UT, we have the big Texas teams, and we might even talk some Cowboys who are not playing today. But don't worry, they're highlighting Monday Night Football.
I like that quote. We just don't go away.
I love it. Jeff Traylor.
I'm going to start telling people that. I just don't go away.
We're very well aware.
Happy for those Roadrunners.
Yes, happy for the Roadrunners. You got a long season, Aggie fan.
I know.
It's okay, Sarah.
The game yesterday was painful. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say about it. You know, it's also been painful, the fact that we really haven't seen much rain in September. So I want to show you here, since September 1st, we've only seen 36/100ths of an inch of rain, and September is one of our rainiest months. We are at a 3-inch deficit for rainfall so far this month. We could use a little bit of rain before we close out the month here, and we are going to get an opportunity. In fact, since we haven't seen much rain at all this September, we're actually in a rainfall deficit for the year as well. We've seen just shy of 2 feet of rain, but that's 35/100ths off of what we normally see by this time. So let's get the rain chances in the forecast, all right? Even though it is going to come with the humidity, we are going to have that opportunity for rainfall this week, especially Wednesday through Friday, but as early as Tuesday, we could have some rain in the area. But the biggest thing you'll notice over the next 24 hours or so is the increase in humidity. Today, though, should feel nice. Enjoy the last day of low humidity. Outside right now, it is 60 degrees, and before the sun rises here, we'll likely see the temperature drop by a couple more degrees. Dew points are in the 50s, so it feels nice and dry out there. It's 52 in Kerrville, 58 in Uvalde, 59 in Carrizo Springs, 58 in Pleasanton, 59 in New Braunfels, 67 in Del Rio, the warmest spot out west in Del Rio this morning. And you zoom in and you can see some of the nooks and crannies around south central Texas and around San Antonio. Bernie Stage Airfield, it's 52. It's 50 in Comfort. Comfort might drop down into the 40s briefly here. 52 in Kerrville and 55 in Bandera. Here's a look at the futurecast for the day. Much like the last couple of days, we are going to have abundant sunshine, no chance for rain today. And even though, yes, it's going to be humid, even though it's going to be warm this afternoon, it is not going to be humid. And so you find some shade, it'll feel great. 88 for the high in Kerrville, 90 in Uvalde, 91 in Carrizo Springs, 90 in Gonzales, and 90 here in San Antonio, New Braunfels, and Seguin. 74 at 10, 81 at noon, and again, 90 for that afternoon high. We'll have a relatively light wind, mainly from the southeast at about 5 miles per hour. Sun will set at 7:25 and temperature should drop into the 70s by 10. But look at this dew point tracker. All right, today, this afternoon, dew points are going to be pleasant in the 50s, maybe even in the 40s at times, but very quickly we're going to see our humidity skyrocket. Again, that best chance for rain Wednesday through Friday. Look at those dew points. They're going to be in the 70s. That is an oppressively humid atmosphere. And in the futurecast, this is a look at tomorrow. No real significant chance for rain tomorrow in San Antonio, but you will notice the humidity. There will be a few coastal showers tomorrow in the afternoon, so Victoria, Beeville, Hallettsville, those areas could see a little bit of rain. And then an upper level piece of energy is going to swing rain chances our way Wednesday through Friday, but as early as Tuesday. So Tuesday we could have some isolated activity in San Antonio, but really the best chance for rain Wednesday through Friday. It is going to be scattered rain in nature. All right, so there will once again be the haves and the have-nots, but this is our best chance for rain in a long time. Because of the extra cloud cover and the rain, our highs will be limited to the mid-80s for most of this upcoming week. If you're a fan of the drier weather, enjoy today, but if you're a fan of the rain, keep your fingers crossed for Wednesday through Friday.
All right.
Fingers crossed.
Sarah Spivey, thank you so much. 617, 60 degrees out.
Well, San Antonio already preparing for Dia de los Muertos. We'll show you how in our next half hour.
But first, women, are you financially prepared for the future? Well, the best advice for women looking to invest their money next.
Take a look at these lotto numbers. Pick 3, 6, 5, 4, Fireball 8, Daily 4, 6, 6, 2, 7, Fireball 0.
Cash 5, 5, 13, 23, 25, 28. Lotto Texas 5, 9, 12, 21, 29, 39. You getting the numbers out?
You know, this was the big one. It's like over 500 million.
What a day. Powerball 22, 23, 37, 62, 63. Powerball 19. Power Play 3. Good luck. We'll be right back.
Well, studies show female investors consistently outperform their male counterparts. So what are they doing right and how can you get in the game? This morning, we're taking a closer look. When it comes to investing, one Fidelity report found women outperform men by 40 basis points per year.
Men see money for what it can do for them today. Women see money for the safety and the security it can give them to maintain their lifestyle, to achieve their lifestyle.
While women do perform well, many don't invest or don't know where to begin.
The first tip is know what you have and know where the money is.
Start with low-cost index funds, which give you a diversified portfolio. Look for funds with an expense ratio below 0.1%. That means less than $1 of every $1,000 goes towards fees. Never invest your emergency fund, which should cover at least 6 months, and find a financial advisor who talks in language you understand.
I've worked in the financial industry long enough to know that it does not speak the language of women. And it's almost, I get the sense that it's deliberate.
Well, you can also get help from nonprofit organizations who focus on supporting women on their entrepreneurial journeys. There are also stock trading simulators online that you can practice for free with.
Wow. All right, time now, 6:23, 60 degrees out.
We'll be right back.
Good morning and welcome back. September is Hunger Action Month, and our KSAT community partners are hosting a food drive all month long, and you still have a few days to donate. Now through the end of September, you can drop off donations at Randolph Brooks Federal Credit Union locations.
They're accepting non-perishables like cereal, beans, rice, even diapers and pet food. If you'd like to donate, we have all this information right now on KSAT.com.
Time now is 6:26, 60 degrees out.
A gruesome discovery in northern Texas has police looking for answers anywhere they can find them. Details after the break.
Plus, a passenger train derails in Montana. Multiple people dead. We have the latest on what investigators know and what comes next. San Antonio police investigating a deadly crash on the city's west side. What we know so far, coming up in a live report from Jonathan Cotto.
Plus, the latest in the Gabby Petito case as authorities continue their search for Brian Laundrie.
And back here at home, taking a live look out at the Alamo City. 60 degrees, beautiful start to a Sunday morning. But that humidity might return throughout the week. We're going to check in with Sarah Spivey in just a bit. For now, good morning. 6:30 this Sunday. Thank you so much for joining us today. You made it out to the garden yesterday. Did you get the tan going?
So I don't tan on purpose. I wear like SPF 45 with a big hat.
Big hat.
Unlike Max, who's like, oh, I forgot to put sunscreen on. You're going to regret that, Max.
You're right. The wrinkles are coming in each and every day. But Sarah Spivey, what can we expect for the rest of the day?
Y'all look great, by the way.
Thank you. You too.
We can expect the sunshine. That's what we can expect. So don't forget that sunscreen today, Max. But very soon here, rain chances are going to be back in the forecast. In fact, by the middle of the week, there's a good chance for rain in your backyard. And unfortunately, it will become humid again. But enjoy this low humidity and these cooler temperatures right now as you can, because it'll be a little bit warmer and more humid tomorrow morning. 53 in Bulverde, 59 in New Braunfels, 59 in Port SA, 52 at Bernie Stage Airfield, 50 in Comfort, 52 in Kerrville, and it's 56 down in Pleasanton, 60 officially at the San Antonio International Airport. But today, going to be warming up really nicely. In fact, we'll be in the 80s by noon, near 90 for the afternoon high, still feeling nice in the shade. Southeast winds at 5 miles per hour. Today, also an ozone action day. I'll tell you what that means and what you can expect from that coming up in just a bit. Max and Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. San Antonio police have a busy morning right now, looking into a major crash on the city's west side.
Jonathan Cotto has been following this story. Jonathan, police say multiple people were involved. Is that right?
That's right, Sarah. Multiple people were involved. Ages of the victims all ranging from 30 to 7 years old. This deadly crash taking place at around 1:30 this morning. But let's take a look at what that scene looked like just a few hours ago this morning. San Antonio police responding to the scene of a deadly crash at around 1:30 a.m. Investigators say a vehicle with 4 people was traveling northbound on the frontage road of 1604. They tell us that vehicle was crossing the intersection of 1604 and Culebra. Another vehicle traveling southbound on Culebra hit that vehicle as it crossed the intersection.
And just crashed right into it, demolishing that vehicle. What we know right now is the vehicle traveling on the access road was 4 times, as I mentioned, by 4 adults. The two passengers, or rather the driver and a passenger, were pronounced deceased on the scene. The other 2 were transported to a local hospital.
Those other 2 police say were women who had to be rescued by the jaws of life. As for the suspect involved in this crash, police say he will be evaluated for DWI. Charges are pending. Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well, new this morning, a murder investigation in the northern part of the state has police asking for all the help they can get.
That's right. This story coming out of Fort Worth, and a warning, the details pretty graphic. So earlier this week, Fort Worth police and firefighters, they were called out to a dumpster fire. Once crews were able to extinguish the actual flames, they found the bodies of 3 people inside. Police identifying one of the bodies, David Lodas. Now, the other bodies, that of an unknown child and a teenager or adult woman. The Fort Worth Homicide Unit says the dismembered condition of the bodies making it very difficult for the identification process. Those who live in the area, they're in complete disbelief.
I have 2 daughters and teenagers, and can you imagine? Like living around these people, they just come and drop some bodies in there. Like they just not just kill somebody, they drop the body parts in there.
Fort Worth police say this could be a missing persons case, and if that is the case, it would help identify the victims, hopefully lead them to the person responsible for all this.
Well, happening right now, a team of investigators with the National Transportation Safety Board is heading to Montana to investigate an Amtrak derailment that killed 3 people. Here's a look at that scene. Several others were injured after authorities say 7 cars from Amtrak's Empire Builder train went off the tracks yesterday afternoon. Photos and videos from the scene from people on the train show some of the cars on their sides. The train was traveling from Chicago to Seattle. There were 146 passengers and 16 crew members on board. Listen to how one of those passengers described the crash.
I was actually asleep when the train derailed, so I awoke to it derailing. And I would describe the experience as kind of like extreme turbulence on an airplane, but like louder. And there was kind of a lot of smoke smell.
An investigation into what caused the derailment could take days.
Happening today, families, friends, and a massive following of strangers saying their final goodbyes to Abby Petito. Her funeral set to happen later today. Meanwhile, search crews resuming the manhunt for Brian Laundrie in Florida this morning. Laundrie still considered the only person of interest in Petito's homicide. He has not yet been charged. However, there is a warrant out for an arrest for alleged unauthorized use of a debit card and several other accounts. Court documents say he spent more than $1,000 but did not state who the cards or accounts actually belong to. $30,000 in reward money now being offered for any information on the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie. Anyone with any information that can reach a phone, they are asked to call 1-800-CALL-FBI. That is 225-5324.
Well, turning to the coronavirus now, the CDC says just over 2.5 million people in the U.S. have received an extra dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. The latest data from the CDC says more than 183 million Americans are now fully vaccinated, and 55% of those eligible for the vaccine have had at least 1 shot so far. Health officials are still concerned about the 70 million eligible people who haven't yet rolled up their sleeves, saying the unvaccinated pose a big threat to themselves and others. Data from the CDC and Johns Hopkins University shows the average rate of COVID-19 deaths in the 10 least vaccinated states more than quadrupled the rate found in the 10 most vaccinated states.
And right now what you're looking at is a live look at the nation's capital this morning, where some lawmakers had a very busy Saturday night into Sunday morning voting on the nation's budget bill. The House Budget Committee voted to advance the proposed budget reconciliation package, and it's worth $3.5 trillion. The final tally, 20-17, all Republicans and Democratic Representative Scott Peters voting against the bill. Now, this vote was needed for the bill to move forward and gather possible amendments. Some moderates worry a few of the measures do go too far, but progressives say they've already compromised enough and want the bill to pass. It now goes to the House floor for a full vote. Here at home, the technology community in San Antonio growing each and every year. It is now a huge part of our local economy. So what does the future of tech look like? Well, Startup Week just around the corner, and tomorrow, actually later this morning at 8 a.m., Leading SA, we are joined by the organizer, Dax Moreno, talking about the future of technology here, how conducive San Antonio is to startup companies, what exactly should we expect on the horizon of businesses. So if you have any questions you would like asked, you can submit them right now. Just head to the Leading SA section of KSAT.com. Then join us this morning, 8 a.m., listen to what they have to say.
Well, we are in the second week of celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month, and a group on the west side is already preparing for an upcoming Mexican tradition, Dia de los Muertos. Saturday, volunteers planted dozens of marigold flowers at the Rinconcito de Esperanza. By planting them now, they should be ready to bloom just in time the end of October. Organizers describe today's event as a way to bring back the tradition of their grandparents, ancestors, and more.
That it reminds them of their traditions, of their culture, the Mexican cultura that we have not lost, and we continue to try to pass on to our younger generations.
Now you're doing good.
The group that was out there yesterday is also working on the gardens at the Alazan Apache Courts and a local middle school.
All right, time now, 6:39, 60 degrees out. How about Texas? Is Texas back? People are talking about it. They put up 70 points yesterday, so there's a lot to talk about. We're going to have the highlights, plus we're going to talk a little A&M too.
60 degrees, another beautiful fall morning at 6:39. Will this weather stick around for Sunday? And
beautiful sunrise.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Look at that.
What will the week look like? Sarah Spivey will explain when we come back.
All right, here we go. Burnt orange all over Austin. Texas hosting Texas Tech in Austin. The game, all Longhorns. It was brutal if you were a Tech fan, so let me bear with you. First quarter, 4th and 4. Casey Thompson throwing to Bijan Robinson. Sweet move, splitting the defenders, taking it to the house. 38 yards, 7-0 Texas. Second quarter, Texas does get on the board. QB Tyler Shuck diving in, 6-yard touchdown. It's 14-7 Horns. Shuck actually injured his left shoulder on the play, but he stayed in the game, not much for longer. Shuck back to throw, gets picked off Josh Thompson, 27-yard pick six, 28-7 Horns. Shuck left the game for good after that play with the left shoulder injury. Coach Wells said Shuck will miss a few weeks. Texas led 42-14 at halftime, and it was all Horns from there. They would roll 70-35. Casey Thompson passed for 303 yards and 5 touchdown passes. We're going to stay in the Big 12. Number 14, Iowa State at the Baylor Bears in Waco. Fourth quarter, Cyclones going for 2 and tie. Brock Purdy under pressure. Steel Knight alum JT Woods grabs it for Baylor. No good. Game over. 24 seconds left. Baylor upsets the Cyclones 31-29. They are 4-0, folks. We're going to stay in the state of Texas. TCU and SMU. Shout out Sarah Acosta. Facing off for the 100th time, Mustangs quarterback Tanner Mordecai passing for 245, getting 68 yards with this touchdown pass. Danny Gray. Mordecai, 4 touchdown passes, 3 picks, but that's fine because SMU wins the battle for the Iron Skillet 42-34. Other scores from around the Big 12. Kansas getting crushed by Duke 33-52. And then here we go. A little upset alert. Oklahoma State winning big against Kansas State. And then this was a really close one. Oklahoma holding off West Virginia 16-13. But Here we go. This is the show we were waiting for. Number 7, Texas A&M facing 16 Arkansas. This was at the big stadium, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. DeMarvin Leal and the Aggies defense getting some love from the broadcast crew. First quarter, KJ Jefferson goes play action. Ooh, Traylon Burks in stride, 85 yards, making it 10-0 Arkansas. They led 17-0 and then 17-3 at halftime. Third quarter, Aggies finally find the end zone. Isaiah Spiller right up the gut, 28, going for 7. Aggies down 17-10. Offense struggled a little bit, managed just 272 total. Zach Calzada throwing for 151 yards and a pick. Almost said Kansas. Arkansas wins 20-10, making Jerry Jones very happy. You could see him in the booth, obviously, at Jerry World. You see all the pictures on the internet. He gave a few fist pumps. But Sarah Spivey, how you feeling this morning?
I'm sorry, Sarah.
I am disappointed. And I love how you said the offense struggled a little bit. No, the offense struggled a lot.
It's a backup quarterback, so,
That, okay, but then also, our offensive line was making some key mistakes there.
Here's the thing, though. UT fans can't really talk too much smack because they also lost to Arkansas.
It's true. Arkansas is a strong team this year. That's what it's at least shaping up to look like this year. Yeah.
Beautiful sunrise behind you, by the way.
Let's turn to happiness. Okay. Gorgeous sunrise behind me here, as you can see, looking outside right now, and it feels really nice outside. It's 60 degrees this morning officially at the airport. But in the nooks and crannies around San Antonio, temperatures are in the 50s. A really nice morning. Once again, we're enjoying this nice, pleasant weather. But today is the last day of cool mornings because we're going to see the humidity return tomorrow. Now, today is also an ozone action day. Now, I don't want anybody to worry too much about this. In fact, ozone action days actually hardly verify all that much. But during the afternoon, the air quality could be potentially unhealthy for those who are sensitive to higher amounts of ozone in the air. That's mainly folks with respiratory issues. So if you are somebody who is sensitive to ozone, know that that is going to be a possibility this afternoon. By the way, the reason why we have elevated areas of ozone is because high pressure kind of traps the ozone down closer to the surface, and the abundant sunshine can actually produce a little bit more ozone than usual. Now, looking out at the temperatures, as I mentioned, it is cool in spots, especially up in Kerrville, where it's 52, 54 in Hondo, 57 in Uvalde, 57 in Pleasanton, 59 in New Braunfels, and 57 in Gonzales. Across the state of Texas, a nice fall morning. In fact, it's cooler here in San Antonio than it is up in Dallas, where it's 67 degrees. Today's forecast, a lot like the last few days. You're going to notice a lot of similarities here. A few cirrus clouds out there, as we just saw there on our live camera, and temperatures are going to warm up really quickly. We'll already be in the 80s by noon, 90 degrees for that afternoon high temperature in San Antonio. Southeast winds today at 5 miles per hour. Sun will set around 7:25. In addition to temperatures being near 90 in San Antonio, the high in Pleasanton will be 91. It'll be 94 in Del Rio, 88 though in Kerrville, and 88 for the high in Rock Springs. As I just mentioned, humidity is going to be nice and low today. Dew points will likely be in the 40s at some point this afternoon, but watch what happens over the next 24 hours. We get that Gulf of Mexico moisture pretty much overnight. You're going to notice the intense increase in humidity by tomorrow. In the afternoon tomorrow, dew points could be in the 70s, which is an oppressive summertime dew point. It is fairly quiet across the United States. Some showers in New England and some showers across the Four Corners region. There is a trough of low pressure over Baja California. This is going to swing bits of energy our way over the week, but for the day tomorrow, it's going to be dry, just noticeably humid. There will be a few coastal showers as well. Once again, that humidity is going to be the biggest weather difference tomorrow. And then through, especially Wednesday through Friday, with a small chance for rain Tuesday, but Wednesday through Friday, scattered showers and storms are going to be in the area. This is something that we desperately need. We need the rain in San Antonio, so we welcome the rain chances. And there is a possibility that in spots there could be some localized flooding, especially by Friday, if we can get some good rain in spots Wednesday and Thursday. But all in all, this is not something to really complain about, the chance for rain, because we need the rainfall. We have seen less than half an inch of rain for the entire month of September, and September is a month where we usually see a good amount of rain. By the way, there could be some morning fog tomorrow morning, early in the morning.
I haven't had to mow my grass in 2 weeks. It's not growing because that's not raining.
Right.
It's like just charred and brown.
We need the rain.
I know.
649. Fast forward in 10 minutes. 60 degrees out.
Okay, so the chances of sinking a hole-in-one twice are 1 in 67 million. So after the break, we introduce you to a kid who is that one.
Wow, we got to get him a Powerball ticket. Let's take a live look out at the roadways here. Smooth sailing this morning, except for that crash on the far west side. Jonathan Cotto has been reporting on it throughout the morning, but if you look in the distance, you can see the sunrise.
Beautiful pink sunrise out there. All right, take a look at these lotto numbers. Pick 3, 6, 5, 4, Fireball 8, Daily 4, 6, 6, 2, 7, Fireball 0.
Cash 5, 5, 13, 23, 25, 28. Lotto Texas 5, 9, 12, 21, 29, 39. And here we go. I see your phone out. Are you looking at your note? Did you get a ticket?
I didn't get a ticket.
It's only what, 400 million?
500 and something.
Oh, geez. All right, 22, 23, 37, 62, 63. Powerball 19, Power Play 3. Great luck out there.
So most golfers, they wait a lifetime to sink a hole-in-one, but Jake Martinez checked it off his bucket list not just once, but twice.
Yes, twice. But that's not even the best part. Listen to this. He is only 11 years old. Bailey O'Carroll has his story.
We were shocked, of course.
11-year-old Jake Martinez competed this past weekend at the Palm Springs Open. It's a U.S. kids tournament. Just a few holes in, and he hits a drive he'll never forget.
On number 5, it was a par 3, 95 yards. I decided to hit a pitching wedge. It takes a couple hops, and it just drops in the hole.
Great.
Rick Martinez is Jake's dad. He served as Jake's caddy throughout the tournament, giving him a front row seat to the accomplishment.
The first one he hit was a no-doubter, is what I call it. It was never off the pin.
Jake's family was at the tournament but left before the back nine, thinking that they had seen all the excitement the day had to offer. That ended up being a big mistake once Jake reached hole 12.
The second one he hit was pretty much a carbon copy, almost the same yardage. It was the same club and followed the same path.
A second hole-in-one. It's so rare, the chances are 1 in 67 million, according to the National Hole-in-One Registry.
First one, I was like happy about it, and the second one, I was just like, okay.
Jake didn't win the tournament, but he, of course, still had a reason to celebrate, and it's safe to say he went big.
Let's just say I had a lot of Shirley Temples.
Wow.
I love he's just like, the first one was like, oh, cool, and then the second one I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe
he's already jaded.
Yeah, when you're at that level, like maybe you expect to have you play golf.
Not really anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, I'm a retired golfer.
Retired, okay. That's good. Usually people retire and then go play golf.
Never gotten a hole-in-one.
Me neither.
Well,
I haven't played enough.
Now I'm feeling inspired.
Yeah, wait for it, Jake. I'm coming for you. 6:55, 60 degrees out.
We'll be right back.
A crash on the city's far west side leaves 2 people dead and several others hospitalized. Good morning. I'm Jonathan Cotto. San Antonio police responding to the scene of a deadly crash at around 1:30 a.m. Investigators say a vehicle with 4 people was traveling northbound on the frontage road of 1604. They tell us that vehicle was crossing the intersection of 1604 and Culebra. Another vehicle traveling southbound on Culebra hit that vehicle as it crossed the intersection. Now, police say 2 of those victims were women who had to be rescued by the jaws of life. As for the suspect involved in this crash, police say he will be evaluated for DWI and charges are pending. Reporting Jonathan Cotto, KSAT 12 News.
Temperatures have dipped into the 50s officially at the airport this morning just before sunrise, as you can see off in the distance. This is the last morning we'll be in the 50s for a while because humidity will be back by tomorrow. But today is going to be a gorgeous day. Enjoy some time outdoors. Enjoy the sun, a barbecue cookout, whatever, as long as you get out there. I'm just hungry. That's why I'm thinking about barbecue. But then humidity will be back tomorrow, and we welcome rain chances this week, especially Wednesday through Friday.
I feel like she was talking to you, Max. Enjoy outside. Don't stay inside and watch football.
Well, you know, Cowboys Eagles isn't tomorrow, so I might, spend the afternoon,
Chiefs
maybe go for
today.
a walk. Chiefs are
we'll
today.
see you guys at 8.